You have
I'm pretty sure that's been the theme.
You have a bug right
Yep.
there.
Oh, you got it. It's right there.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, when you start explaining the game, I just stop paying attention. Welcome to Scott Teaches Games. My name is Nick. This is my wife, Sarah. And this is...
Scott, I teach games.
On Thursday.
That's
Unfortunately, we do not have our special guest today. He is off with his family. So today we are alone with Scott.
Alone together.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Hi.
Like Alone Together, I believe, was the theme for all of this.
Pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So I guess we have... Oh, actually, we haven't played this one on the cameras.
We have now. Did
Unless you
wanna
wanted to
that?
play this one.
I'm up for either.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. And I'm going to point to the one...
Well, let's
Okay, yeah, let's
You-
do
where
he's
it.
you
gonna
actually
mix
do
them
it
up.
where you actually wouldn't already previously.
Yeah, I already know which one is which.
Alright.
Left or right?
I'm going to go with...
Is that
Is that
this
minimum?
one?
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, okay. Because you kind of did. This.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes!
So,
Oh, right.
we got trains.
Yay!
Ticket to ride.
This is like an old-fashioned book.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's got texture to it.
Mhm. Just over there, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now this is the base version of the game. There are multiple expansions. Well, not really expansions, but more like completely different boards.
Do you need to turn it around?
No.
Oh, no, it's this way, yeah.
Okay. Here's the to choose your color.
Oh, of course.
Not black.
Yeah.
I believe we've determined that doesn't show well.
Does,
Yes,
Yeah.
we
where is
determined.
black? There's no black.
I
Oh,
removed, I already removed.
No, 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 it's under it.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I have
Okay,
blue.
and I should go with red. Okay.
Alright.
Hey,
What?
we have primary colors.
Yeah, we do.
You're welcome.
Okay. And we'll start off there.
We don't need these, do we?
No, those are extras in case some are
Yeah.
lost or destroyed or.
Or eaten.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
People have dogs. People have babies.
That's what I was gonna say. Dogs and babies.
What about baby dogs?
That too.
I believe that is. I can't even picture it right now.
Long week?
Yes, exhausting.
No?
Just gonna.
I would say it's almost over, but it's really not for you.
Oh no, it's about to start again.
Oh.
I do have a vacation coming up though.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Are you off on Monday?
This Monday? No.
Oh.
No? You know what Monday is, right?
Not really.
It's
Memorial Day.
Oh, okay. And most definitely not.
Is that a bigger time for?
All holidays are bigger.
Okay, I give up.
Most people have all. Alright.
So Scott and I are more organized in that sense.
Trying to be organized here. Takes extra time, but it just makes you feel better.
Which is funny because aren't you the one that your mom had the story where you lined up all your things as a kid?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, in the meantime, Nick, let's get these separated.
Yeah, let him do something productive.
Other little tickets. Okay. There. Yep, okay. There's that, and just start shuffling all those up.
Together?
Separately, together, I mean, it's,
They have to be shuffled
yeah.
somehow. Hi. Fancy meeting you here.
Only fancy. If you make it fancy.
That's true. It's only weird if you make it weird.
That's also true.
It's gonna be really annoying sounds for the
Temporarily.
video.
This is your ASMR.
Oh, that's,
Enjoy it.
oof. It's much better
Sounds.
triggers for that, yeah. Okay. So, this is Ticket to Ride. Now, the objective for this game is to score the most points. I know it's weird with board games, but we'll start off with, I believe, I can't remember, it's 3 or 5 tickets to the beginning of the game. Good start, good start.
Did you wish him
Okay.
both of us?
Oh no.
Okay. No, it's okay.
I'll be right back.
No, you don't have to.
Okay, pause.
He doesn't listen anyway. Oh, this is hard.
3 of each.
3 tickets each?
Yep. So you're gonna get 3 tickets, and you have to keep 2 of them.
Okay.
You can keep all 3, but you have to keep at least 2 to begin with.
Okay.
The tickets, just to give an example, will be giving 2 locations. In this case, Sault Ste. Marie and Nashville. So Sault Ste. Marie and Nashville. Yes. They usually will have a rough approximation to where they are, but this one's a little bit off because it makes it look
Just
like
a
it should be
tad.
over here. But anyway, so we have 2 locations, and you have to connect them through
Really?
any combination of railway stations, or lines, I guess would be the more appropriate one, because these would be the stations that you're trying to connect. Now, you'll see all these different colors that are on the board, and those are relating to these cards right here. So this one would be white. For the people who have trouble with colors, there are symbols in the corners that correspond to the symbols that are in the middle
I got it wrong.
of the middle of the lines. The way that you would secure that line is by having an equivalent number of that color card. So in this case, you would need 4 of these whites. There are wilds, which I'm not going to particularly ask you to go through to find, because there aren't as many. Here is the number of cards that are available. You could be going for quite a while.
You could just turn it upside down.
Got it.
There you
Look
go.
at that, nailed it.
All right. Yep.
First try.
There you
10
go.
out of 10.
So, the wilds, or jokers, can be used for any color. So you could, I don't believe that you, now I'm starting to second guess myself. I think that you can do all jokers, but
Oh, wow.
I'm not positive if
That's
you
aggressive.
need to have at least one.
I mean, for
that
something like
color.
this where it's just 2.
The grays of, while we're talking about it, the grays are colorless. So you can use any color
Oh,
to
okay.
fill those in.
Gotcha.
They do have to be the same color. You can't just go like, oh, well, here's a white and a green. That's 2 colors that don't matter,
Yeah.
and throw it in there. They do have to be the same color in order to secure them. You can only secure 1 line per turn.
Okay.
So even though you might have like 4 of the same color, and you want to get those 2 routes, you have to get one and then the other
On the next turn.
on the next turn. Now, the way to get colors is we will have a market, so to speak, of 5 options. Now, on your turn, you can take 2 visible colors here.
Mhm.
As soon as you take one, it'll get replaced.
Mhm.
So you can get 2 of those. You can split up your choices by taking a random
Mhm.
from the top. You can get 2 of those, 2 of these, or one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, however you want to do it.
But this one?
This one is special. If you go for a Joker card that's visible, you can only get 1 card. Which means that if you were to take this, Joker pops out, you can't get it because that would have been 2 cards with you taking a Joker from the top. If, however, you happen to take one from the top, happens to be a Joker, you don't need to tell anybody, you can still get 1 more.
Or if you decide to take this one and then one from the top,
Yes.
that works as well.
Yep. As long as it's coming from here, it doesn't matter if you get a Joker or not.
Now, when you take one of these,
Mm-hmm.
do you need to wait for that
Yes.
one? Okay.
Because there is another rule that comes into effect. If there are 3 Jokers that are out visible, it wipes the whole board for
The options.
the options, and then they are replaced.
Oh.
So it's especially mattering for if there are 2 Jokers to wait until the next card is revealed,
it
because
could
it could change what is
restart.
available.
Got it.
All right. There are a couple of main things to notice. There are these double lines. The double lines, you can pick which side to go on. You don't need to
Have both.
have both in order to do it. So you either need 2 red or 2 yellow. Now, if I have already claimed that, well, now you need the 2 red,
Right.
because that's the only thing that's visible. Another thing to note is you cannot
Take both.
take both. You can only do 1.
Got it.
Now, for the lines that are only singular, there's obviously no other option for you. So if you needed to get from Washington to Pittsburgh, you would have to go the long way
Right.
in one of those other scenarios. Now, a lot of the paths have multiple routes to get it. It's just a matter of how inefficient you are forced to be. Sometimes you can get locked out of positions based on how you're going. So strategy-wise, you're going to want to try and figure out what is the most important for you to get and do that first.
But to win, the longer the route, the more points, correct?
Yes, point values are scored as you are placing lines. So on your turn, you can either grab colored cards, place a line, or claim a line, or grab more tickets. Now, when you're grabbing more tickets, you will pull 3 cards,
Choose 2.
and you have to keep 1
Oh.
when you're doing the new tickets.
You can keep all 3 if you want.
You can keep all 3 if you
That's
want.
aggressive.
It is, but as you're getting later into the game, assuming you've already completed some of your tickets from the beginning, you could very easily grab a ticket that is either like 1 station away or
Yeah.
something that you've already completed, because you're going to be all over the place.
Is there a penalty if you do not finish a line, like the ticket at the end?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I was getting that we have the. I'll just grab one of these again. Okay. So there's a point value that is at the bottom.
That's a lot.
That's a long one.
If at the end of the game you have completed your ticket, as in like you've somehow connected those 2 locations with a continuous line, no matter how ridiculous it looks, then you get those points. If you have not, then you lose those points. Because the reasoning behind why you might not want to keep some of the tickets.
And it's all or nothing. So if you got halfway there,
Doesn't matter.
got it.
You have to connect the 2. If you have connected the 2, you get the points. If you have not connected the 2, then you lose the points.
From what I remember from playing this last time, we were horrible at keeping track of our points along the way.
Yes. we've got to. It's something that you can assess afterwards. It's just annoying.
Harder.
Can you
Yeah.
explain to me the point system again?
Okay, so as you are laying the rails,
Mhm.
so there are some one-line tracks.
That's one
Then
point.
you get 1 point. If
Gotcha.
you're getting something that is a 4, then you go to the 4.
Gotcha, so you
and
do it
get
as you
7
do it.
points. Yes,
Okay.
as you're laying them down, you're getting the points.
Gotcha.
Using these guys to track the points along the edge.
Edge.
It is possible to go over 100. That usually only happens at the end when you're doing the tickets, though.
Yeah, adding it up.
So it doesn't. It's less likely to be confusing as to what the actual score is. There is no maximum hand size. You can go basically double fisting with the stuff. Tickets
Wait,
can have-
hand size for what?
for these.
Oh, for those. Okay.
Because again, you can only claim a line when you have
All of
all
the.
of that color.
Right.
So sometimes it can be hard if you're trying to get, say, a 6 pink.
And now, do
You
we
just don't
keep
have anything.
our hand concealed to ourselves, or do we have it out?
Yeah,
for...
you're keeping it concealed. So that way people can't guess where you're going. They might be able to remember
Yeah.
what you picked, but if you're picking from the top, then they might not know.
I like how we played this game before, but we ask questions like we've never played it because I don't
It
remember.
happens.
Wasn't there a question that you wanted to look up, or a rule?
I had wanted to see how many tickets we start off with dealing. I couldn't remember if it was
3?
3 or 5. It is 3, but you have to keep 2.
No, but I thought there was one where you said I'm not sure if you needed to.
Oh, if you, for the
Okay.
wilds.
Do you want to put that one back in here
Oh yeah.
so it doesn't get lost?
Not sure if you can use only wilds.
So while he looks that up, if you've played this game before, please let us know. Also, let us know what game you'd like us to play next.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, please do that. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And hit that notification bell to get all of our latest updates.
Oh, and while we're doing this, apparently for the double routes for a 2 or 3 player game, only one line can be used.
No kidding. So if
So we cheated last time.
Yeah, we did.
I thought it was only for 2 player games.
Oh,
It is 2
Ooh,
or
that
3.
makes it harder.
the more you know.
does.
Reading Rainbow.
Does make it much more difficult.
Do we need to use this space for the options?
Hmm?
Where
can.
where are we gonna lay out the 5? The 5 cards.
We did it over here
Oh,
last time.
yeah.
Do we have no?
Oh.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Getting all up in your personal space.
I got a personal bubble, and it's all up in there.
Yeah. No touching.
Don't see.
Very interesting
about it.
art.
So, I'll say that it's okay. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so.
You ready to do this?
Start off with 4 cards.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these even have a little texture on them.
And then we'll start with our 5 options. There's that. And then we all get 3 tickets. And this is going to be the long part of the opening, trying to figure out which ones you want to keep.
Why is this one out?
Oh, one thing I forgot to talk about is there is bonus points at the end of the game for the longest route.
Ah,
So the longest continuous line.
got it.
Because sometimes you can have lines that go in and you branch out in multiple pathways and it looks like a spider web. And then there are others that end up snaking all over the place.
And then they end up being longer.
So you go with the longest continuous line. We'll get an extra 10 points and this card to denote that they got the 10 points. Kind of
We have to keep 2?
You have to keep 2.
I'm keeping all 3.
Woo,
is
that's
entirely-
bold.
Can't tell me what I'm gonna do.